Fanboy, 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 fanboy.
You mad, bro?
Persona 4 Arena? This fighting game sucks! Oh man! What's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Fanboy Reviews! And I'm sitting here looking at the critic reviews on Persona 4 Arena for the Xbox 360. This game has a 7.6 user score. Absolutely low, man. That's like 25%, a quarter of the whole total score off. That's not even, like, good, you know? That's horrible score. Metascore 83 out of 100, total fail. I mean, this is basically a fighting game that's basically 2D anime style that uses, like, hand-drawn character models and has, like, these crazy special effects. But the thing is, it's a two-player fighting game. This is 2012. How can you still only have 2 players? Okay, I mean, 2 at the most? That's horrible. Developed by Arc System Works. You know what it is? This is nothing but a Guilty Gear ripoff. That's right. Guilty Gear came out years ago for like the original PS2, and those games had like the same aesthetic, the same style, you know, the 2D flashy style, you know, that anime look. But the thing is that, you know, Guilty Gear actually had good freaking music. It had pretty decent gameplay, and it was the first of its kind. But, you know, Persona 4 is just a Guilty Gear ripoff, man! I mean, it's based in the, you know, of course the Persona series, the Shin Megami Tensei, basically by Atlus. Now, this game came out already for the arcades in March 2012, but it just came out, you know, just recently on August 7th in North America. Now, it took place 2 months after the events of Shin Megami Tensei Persona 4, and it features the characters from that game and Persona 3. It basically is just a stupid, lousy tournament that started in the TV world, where basically the people were fighting using, like, their Persona's characters. And there's a story mode that basically each character, it shows their progression in the tournament. But the thing is, we've all seen this a billion times, man. I mean, it's got a tournament, a fighting tournament that makes no sense. That's Street Fighter all over again. You know, it's Mortal Kombat. I mean, it's Samurai Showdown. It's every single fighter. First of all, why is this game in 2D, though? 2D? Nobody plays 2D fighting games anymore, dude. Everything is 3D or tag mode. Okay, a basic one-on-one engine where it's just, okay, character on the left, character on the right, and then they fight each other in the 2D platform format. That stinks, okay? Nobody likes that. That's horrible. It's archaic. It's outdated. It's not... It's a thing of the past. It should be obsolete. But I can't believe they're still putting out this kind of horrid gameplay. Let's talk about the gameplay itself. It's pretty lame, pretty basic. So there's a strong attack called an instant kill, which immediately defeats the opponent. But very limited though. They have to use an SP gauge, and then there's other attacks like, you know, status elements. It inflicts poison, and then, you know, the opponent will suffer damage over time. You know, there's a... It's kind of a rip-off of other fighting games. I mean, you know, you talk about Street Fighter, you talk about, you know, again, the Guilty Gears. I mean, this game is not original in the slightest. There's bars in the bottom that indicate the amount of remaining energy that they currently have. Basically, it's a special attack, which is, that's the same, I guess... those energy bars that you have in Street Fighter games, like Street Fighter Alpha. So basically, they're like the EX style. I mean, this is terrible. Look, there's a bunch of characters in there, but none of them, they're all so lame. You know, they're all a bunch of normal-looking characters. They look like they're ripped off from Bleach. You know, just these students and these, like, generic-looking children. So like nobody looks cool, you know, nobody looks like an actual distinctive character. Like if you look at Street Fighter, every character stands out. You know, Ryu, Chun-Li, E Honda, Blanca, you know, Zangief, they all look different. If you look at Tekken, you know, they all look different. They all have a certain distinctive feature and qualities about them. You take a look at King, or, you know, Devil Jin, or Kazuya, or, you know, Kuma and Panda, and all these characters, Paul Phoenix, you know, they're not the same. I mean, you have all these lame, corny Persona 4 characters. You know, you got Yu Narukami, Yosuke Hanamura, Chie Satonaka, Yukiko Amagi, Kanji Tatsumi. Okay, look, these aren't real names, okay? These names don't even sound right. They don't even make any sense, okay? What's going on here? I bet they probably just, like, picked out these names in a raffle ticket kind of thing. Like, they put it all in, shuffled them in a random selection, and they just picked it out of a box. Oh, this guy's gonna be named, you know, Ruby Wakasaki. You know, it's just random stuff, random corny characters. The storyline stinks. There's no need to get into it. You know how Persona storylines are so convoluted. I mean, this is why nobody likes RPGs and nobody plays the actual Persona series, because they stink so bad. You know, it's very convoluted. It doesn't make any sense. It's basically a ripoff of Final Fantasy. That's what it is, except it's like set in high school. So it's basically like, you know, you got these teenage kids. It's trying to be like Final Fantasy, you know, with the romance and stuff like that, but then they try to have like the fighting engine, but it sucks. Hoshino approached Arc System Works, inspired by their work in BlazBlue. Yeah, BlazBlue sucked too! These are the same developers that worked on BlazBlue, a really crappy 2D fighting game. You know, incredibly average at best. BlazBlue would average at... You know what? Persona 4 Arena makes BlazBlue look like Street Fighter 2. You know, it makes it look like Soul Calibur for the Dreamcast. You know what I mean? Tekken 3. Because at least BlazBlue has sweeter looking characters, you know? But I mean, Persona, corny. Yo, this game is also region locked. Yes, it is the first PS3 title ever to be region locked. Can you believe that? Atlus has stated that the American release will work in both North and South American regions, with the American and Japanese editions being nearly identical, including both English and Japanese text voice options. It's region locked. I can't believe this. This is another reason why you know, this game stinks. I mean, it's region locked. You can't play it if it's from, I guess, a different region. I mean, and the first time ever in a PS3 library. So all these years, now it's only now we're starting to get region-locked games? Oh man, what a horrible situation. Now, of course, look, the decision to region-lock the PS version of the game has inspired mass fan outrage, with many threatening to boycott the game and the company. It's already out, man. Boycott. This backlash forced Atlus to issue a press release in which they state that because both the Japanese and US versions are virtually identical, and with their release only weeks apart, a regional lock was put in place by one of the higher-ups in Japan in order to prevent reverse importation, as the price of games in the US is cheaper than the price in Japan. Sure, that makes sense. They further state that this will not be a reflection of a new Atlus policy. Oh, lies. You know they're lying when they said that. I mean, come on. They're gonna have region-locked games for every PlayStation 3 game now, man. You can smell it from 2 million miles away. I mean, it doesn't even... You don't have to be a genius to see this. They start out with this game, and next thing you know, every single PS3 game is a crappy region-locked game. This is just disappointment. Look at this. Look at this. Bad review scores. Everything is completely low. Everything is below 9. Look at this. 8.5 from Game Informer. GameSpot an 8. Game trailers. 8. What is that? 8.9? Oh man. Cheat Code Central 4.4. Horrible. Okay, I don't have to go on. You know, this is just the worst fighting game of the year. Persona 4 Arena stinks. And if you want a good game, good game, I'm telling you right now, Black Ops 2 Call of Duty, buy that, pre-order that right now. You can get a free poster, and I'm sure you're gonna get a bunch of sweet additions too. You know, they probably have like bonus content if you pre-order that. So go check that out, and that's it for this episode of Fanboy Reviews. And until next time, keep fanboying. Yeah!